Write a double inequality. Pause the video and have a go at example 34. In example 34, we have to find the range of values of x which satisfy both inequalities and represent it on a number line. So in part A, x has to be greater than 3, so it could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. But x also has to be greater than or equal to 7. So the numbers 4, 5, and 6 are not possible because of this one. So the answer is simply that x has to be greater than or equal to 7. On the number line, x could be 7, it can be equal to it, so colour that circle in. Then any number above that, like 8 or 9 or so on. Can't be something like 6 or below. Part B, we've got x is less than 6 and x is greater than or equal to 1. X is less than 6 means it has to go below 6. But x is greater than or equal to 1 means it can be 1, and then anything above that. So actually x can be any value between 1 and 6, so we can write it as a double inequality. Just be careful to make sure that x is equal to 1, so we need to make sure we include the equal to part there. Finally, we've got x is greater than 1. So x is anything bigger, like 2, 3, 4. X is less than minus 3. So that's like minus 4, minus 5, and so on. Now, they are two distinct regions, so you could never write them as a double inequality. Okay? The only time you can actually say this is when x can be greater than 1 or x is less than minus 3. But you can't actually have that x is greater than 1 and it is less than minus 3. There's no solutions for that there. So, no answer. No values of x work for that. They don't satisfy both inequalities. It's either going to be greater than 1 or less than minus 3, but it'll not be both. One or the other.